Hi, thanks for tuning in or watching my official YouTube channel, Reverend MeeLing. I created the Ornery PSA, which is my journal blog. You can go to my website, www.susanmeeling.com. See that. I've written a couple of articles. Few. And see the artwork I've done in my Medal of Honor art project, and get the links to purchase all of the books that I wrote. So I found this particular news article-ish thing, and I felt like going through it and just kind of being a little ornery, because, you know, that's like the Ornery PSA. I've been known by a few names. I've been known by the name of Susan MeeLing, Reverend Susan MeeLing, Reverend MeeLing, Lady MeeLing, Lady Dori Belle, Lady MeeLing America-ish, and so on and so forth. So, Molly Given has written this thing up on Your Tango, and so I'm going to go from bottom to top. Because, you know, scuba diving, right? Might not be the funniest, but whatever. So, number 50 is stay classy, sassy, and a bit badassy. And those guys are as badass as they come. Not say there aren't other badasses, obviously. However, they did earn a Medal of Honor. That's not something that you just, you know, hand out. That's not a participation trophy. You earn a Medal of Honor. The next one, underestimate me. That'll be fun. So for, in that regard, I completed 130 different Medal of Honor artwork pieces on top of multiple other paintings. And then, so there's one, that's a 3-part book series, the Adventures of Susan MeeLing, Scuba Diver Extraordinaire. This book, the Modern Day book by Reverend MeeLing. There's Finding the Silver Lining, that goes along with Finding a Silver Lining. This is another 3-part book series, The Paroxysm of the Lotus. There's Volume 1, Complicated Simplicity, Volume 2, Portraits of Partnerships, and then Volume 3, Celestial Chastisements. Then there's also the book I wrote, Failsafe, The Kennedy Curse Fused with Science Fiction Fantasy. And I also wrote a 2-part children's book. It's literally called the Children's Book Series. Volume 1 is What is a Family, and Volume 2 is What's the Difference? So, you know, that doesn't even include all the stuff that I wrote. All sorts. I wrote a letter that, or an article that was published on Leatherati.com, and then I wrote a whole bunch of journal blogs on FetLife under the original name of Lady Dori Belle, but I forgot what my password is to the account that it's at sadistic_members. That's, I gotta figure that out. I don't know how to do that, though. I have issues with memories. There's no denying that. So, however, all the individuals that ever, you know, didn't see me ever writing a book or a couple, maybe FetLife could some of those guys could have seen that. Maybe even Facebook could have seen that happening. Possibly. Obviously, Amazon guys saw that coming because all my books are published through Amazon. Library of Congress figured that out because I kept sending that to them. So there's that. Next one. An apple a day keeps anyone away if you throw it hard enough. I can throw hard. Life is short. Make every hair flip count. My hair is short, but it does, does move on its own. It's kind of annoying. And it doesn't even have to be any wind. So, well, this one's from Beyonce. You don't deserve my tears. I guess that's why they aren't there, especially in regards to certain individuals. Before coffee, I hate everybody. After coffee, I feel good about hating everybody. Only the cherubim ones, though. I don't need coffee. In that regard, I do need coffee, though. That is, I'm in a better mood if I drink coffee. Even on my worst day, I'm killing it. I guess. If I cut you off, chances are you handed me the scissors. That is very true in regards to, like, my ex-in-laws, my biological family in certain regards, so on and so forth, a bunch of exes, and so on. Please don't ever think that I need you in my life, because at one point we didn't know each other, and I was doing fine-ish. Do the best I can. I like my coffee how I like myself. Dark, bitter, and too hot for you. I don't really like bitter coffee, though. I like it sweet with just the right amount of cream and sugar. Just saying. But I do like hot coffee. Extra hot. And even in the state of Texas. Yeah, Starbucks has the record of my drinks. It doesn't matter if it's in the state of Texas and the middle of summer. Even when I was on my Medal of Honor art project trips, it's a venti, extra hot chai latte with a total of 3 shots of espresso and extra milk light water. Sometimes soy milk. Depends on my mood. People talk about me behind my back, and I just, stand here like, damn, I got myself a fan club. I guess. I thought a fan club is when people were, like, cheering you on and thinking, but nonetheless. Game on. I heard you're a player. Nice to meet you. I'm the coach. I want a BF, and by BF I mean a Benjamin Franklin, as in a $100 bill. Cherubim boys, bye-bye. And I don't want just one. I'll admit, I could be greedy. And I earned it by technicalities. I keep it real because I'm not afraid to make enemies. I prefer not to make enemies. But I have said many times before, it is better that we're friends than enemies. But it's your choice. It is your choice whether we're friends or enemies. Yeah, I've said that since I was a child. Growing up in New Jersey, you can either be friends or enemies. I prefer to be your best friend. But if you choose to hand me the scissors, I'm going to go with that one. That's your choice. If you treat me like an option, I'll leave you like a choice. And there's that. Be savage, not average. Well, I don't know how many people have done my books. Never afraid to stand out. Be a stiletto in a room full of flats. Because royalty, chin up princess, or the crown slips. Always. Gotta keep your chin up. Try to, at least. Irony in regards to, so this one time when I was at Clear Springs Scuba Park, I'm gonna pause there right quick. So one time at Clear Springs Scuba Park, Patty had asked me to help teach in regards to not teach, but be a part of a lesson she was teaching. Irony. And so she had wanted me to pretend, like she had to explain that I had to pretend to be the victim in like this rescue scenario, and I had to be difficult. And I was like, okay, so Patty, have you met me? And she's like, yes, you're gonna be perfect for the guy that I want you to like be difficult for. Okay, why? And she was like, because he's difficult in my class. And I was like, okay, well, if he's giving you a hard time. She's like, yes. I'm like, oh, okay, how difficult you need me to be? And she goes, I could see like there was a little bit like a, he goes, well, as difficult as you can be. Oh, okay. I can do that. I can be difficult. The irony is later on, you know, it was probably more difficult than she realized to tell me that I won first place for the chili cook-off. That's a whole other fellow. Nonetheless, so, you know, this guy was apparently being a pain in her class. I was like, okay. She goes, so when you go out in the water and you have your scuba gear, you have to like splash around, and you cannot let him bring you in, and you have to like, you know, at some point after a while, but like you you gotta fight him, because most, you know, victims, when they're like, you know, panicky and stuff. I was like, okay. She goes, so you just gotta yell for help. And I was like, so when you say yell, are you sure? Have you heard me speak? She's like, yes, you have to yell for help. Okay, so Patty, I grew up in New Jersey, going to New York, and like there's a different type of stuff you gotta do if you wanna yell. Like, are you sure you want me to yell? And she's like, yes, I need you to yell for help. I need you to be difficult. I need you to not let them bring you in. Like, you gotta be a pain in the butt. Oh, have you met me? Have we talked before? She's like, yes. I'm like, okay, so let me do this math. You want me to be difficult? Yes. You want me to yell? Yes. And you do not want me to allow a guy to bring me in, like, to do, nope. I don't want that. Okie dokie. So, you got it. You ordered it up. And so, I go out in the water, and, you know, started off softly-ish, help, splashing around. Guy comes out, and he's like, I'm here to help you, blah, 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 you know, like the rescue diver thing. And he goes to reach for me. Psh, nope, help! Help! He goes to reach for me. Psh, just threw him. Help! He goes to grab me. Psh, because he went underneath the water. It's like, yeah, I don't think so. I'll just move. Help! He goes to go underwater again, just move a little bit. Help! You were being mean to Patty? Oh, okay. Help! I obviously was yelling. I'm not yelling now. And so, you know, help! Throw him over there. Help! Well, then I hear tires. And I was like, huh. Help! This guy keeps trying to grab me. Help! Just throw you that way. comes back out. Help! Help! And then I heard the tires stop. The top, and I was like, "Oh, we better go in," because Patty's like, "Come on, get back in." And I'm like, "All right, well, you didn't bring me in." Get out of the water and take off my scuba fins, and there's this guy that is yelling at Patty. I'm like, "Uh-oh!" So I run up because I had a feeling that it had something to do with me yelling, and. So I run up the stairs after getting on the platform, and I'm like, "Hi!" And he's looking at me. He's like, "I'm dealing with Patty." I'm like, "Yeah, that probably has to do with me, actually." And he looks at me, and I'm wearing my BCD. I got my scuba gear on. I got my fins in my hands. I'll give you an example of what that looked like. I look like that. I have my BCD on, but my actual scuba diving gear on, and then my fins in my hands. And don't yell at her. It's like, I did it. I yelled, and he was like, "You?" Because he's much taller than me. And you? And I'm like, "Yep, that was me." She told me to do it. Why were you yelling out? Because we were doing a rescue diving thing, and she told me that I had to be a difficult rescue. And he was like, "Okay." And so, yeah, I think I succeeded. A little bit. And so, after that, when rescue diving is taught at the lake, people have to call out for pizza. Because apparently, I was a little loud. And so I just thought that was funny to add real quick. Because, so, But Patty actually asked for me to yell instead. And then, here's my cup of care. Oh, look, it's empty. Some girls are just born with glitter in their veins. Irony. And so I like glitter. But nonetheless, that's a whole other. Do your squats, eat your vegetables, wear red lipstick, and don't let boys be mean to you. Well, the boys in 725 have probably learned that by now. Whoever said fries were for sharing, there is no we in fries. Focused, intelligent, motivated, and cute. Well, I don't know about cute, but sure. I'm not bossy, I have leadership skills. If I ever let my head down, it will just be to admire my shoes. Though I'm not wearing shoes right now. I forgot to put them on. Not all girls are made of sugar, spice, and everything nice. I'm made of sarcasm, well, not necessarily wine, but everything fine, sure, okay. Throw me to the wolves and I'll come back leading the pack. Pour yourself a drink, put on some lipstick, and pull yourself together is a quote from Elizabeth Taylor. I like her perfume. Out of the way, world. I've got my sassy pants on today. I had a pair of socks that I got. I found them. They said Little Miss Sassy. So at that time, I had my little sassy socks on. I bought several pairs of those because I really like those socks. You don't like me? That's a shame. I'll need a few minutes to recover from that tragedy. If you mean blinking my eyes, okay. They say good things take time. That's why I'm always, I don't like to be late, but, in certain regards, another way.
if you think about it, when it came to like delivering my son and my daughter, I was late.
Yeah, I was 2 weeks late. I'm not mean. I'm brutally honest. It's not my fault the truth hurts. I don't have a Band-Aid, though. Not to give. You can go to the store and get your own. If asked, are you free tomorrow? No, I'm expensive. By technicalities, I guess. Depends. If I was meant to be controlled, I would come with a remote.
Yeah, that's a whole other ball of wax in that regard.
Kill them with success and bury them with a smile. Well, if you take a look at my initials, SML, you just need the I and the E. What's the return policy? Cancel my subscription, Cherubim, because I'm done with your issues. At some point in time, you Cherubim might have been a cup of tea, but I drink champagne now. Or, well, I guess the equivalent. I do a thing called what I want, whether you believe that or not, in certain regards. What is a queen without her king? Well, historically speaking, more powerful. I still want my one. Apparently, that one has been a little bit, lazy. It hasn't found me yet, or come, or whatever, and stuff. I'm just saying. I am 5'4", but my attitude is 6'4", or 7'10", or whatever. It depends on a little bit. My love is to die for. My lips are the gun. My smile is the trigger. My kisses are the bullets. Label me a killer, I guess. Well, I've been labeled one, even though, I haven't actually.
By technicalities, although that's a whole other ball of wax for that particular quote in a different regard.
I can make a joke of that. It's okay if you don't like me. Not everybody has good taste. Too glam to give a damn. And why should I chase you when I'm the catch? The irony on that, in that regard. So, I know I'm a handful, but that's why you have 2 hands.
But I can run fast.
Drive fast, too. I'm sweet as sugar, cold as ice. Hurt me once, and I'll break you, Cherubim, twice. Irony. Treat me like a joke, and I'll leave you like it's funny. I'm a little sunshine mixed with a hurricane, baby. I thought that was, so, I have a few insults that I've come up with in that regard on my own. They have hurt some individuals' feelings. There was this one guy who just did not like the fact that I said it shouldn't take a head injury to figure that out. And he threw a temper tantrum. And he was wearing college purple W socks. And then he was educated. And that was funny then, and it's still funny now. So, you guys have a good one.